Hi, Russ here, and welcome back to my shop. I just got done watching a video that came out, I think, this morning from B&O Craftsman. B&O Craftsman. I watch his channel. He's like me, kind of a small channel, but I enjoy watching it from time to time when he brings out his new videos. But he did one today that I decided he inspired me to do the same thing. So, sorry if you don't like me copying you, but I decided I was going to try it and do it the same thing. His subject was the 4 forgotten shop essentials. And I thought it was interesting, the 4 that he picked. So I thought I'd show you 4 in my shop. Now, honestly, I could make this list huge, but I'm going to stick to the rule that he had, and that's 4 items. So what are my 4? Quite frankly, to start with, of course, pencils. Pencils are so important. So I have pencils right in here in my little coffee cup on my bench. I have pencils in my little tray here, and there's lots of pencils in there, and it's on a bench dog, so I can put it in any of my bench dog holes around the shop if I need to use this and have pencils to work with. Right up. Let me see if I can zoom in here. And let's raise it up just a hair. And pencils right here. I also have my pencil sharpener, which is important in the shop, and this is centrally located. Most of the time, my pencils either sit right here if I'm going to do a bunch of pencils real quick and sharpen them, or I throw them into this little box here. But I keep pencils here. Pencil, right in my apron. I keep a pencil over on my, at least one pencil over on my miter station over there. There's always a pencil on top of there. Then you go over here to my table saw. And yes, pencils. I keep them all, a lot of them right here. Again, there's a whole bunch of them. And some of them that I keep on my table saw, these rubber erasers get hard after a little while. So what I do is I take a little piece of sandpaper that I cut out, and I take CA glue and I glue it right on the top. So now I also can use this as a little push stick when I'm pushing things through. I have always at least a couple of these here to help hold the pieces I push it through. Very handy. So pencils. And I have pencils in here. Again, 3 or 4 or 5. So I can always find a pencil. You go over by my, in the back, in the corner, back there in what I call purgatory. You go back there in my drill press. I have some a couple pencils over there in the tray too. So pencils, top priority, and I have probably 50 or 100 pencils at any given moment in my shop. I hate not being able to find a pencil. Number 2, tape measures. How often are you looking for a tape measure, huh? Well, I solved that problem too. I take and I bought a lot of tape measures from Harbor Freight, the free ones that you get when you buy something. And I took advantage of that. I probably got 10 or 12 of those alone around the shop. But let's start looking and see if we can find any tape measures here, okay? Right here. Pencil. Tape measure hanging. Tape measure hanging. Oh. Over here on my table saw. Tape measure. Tape measure. Over by my legacy. Tape measure. Tape measure. Let's go over here. Tape measure. Above my workbench on my little shelf. Tape measure. Tape measure. And if we go on around to here, by my miter saw, tape measure, and tape measure. And of course, tape measure. So, tape measures. Very important. And quite honestly, I have one everywhere. Now, we haven't even started talking about rulers. I got a ton of 6-inch rulers and 12-inch rulers and 3-foot rulers. And I have a bunch of those around here in the same way. So measuring something, I can grab something almost anywhere without any problem, find what I need and do it. So tape measures are number 2 on my list. Number 3, messy cover up. No, I'm not talking about Watergate or something like that. I'm talking about if you lay something out and don't want your workbench to get messy, like if you're staining or gluing up. Well, I use this for all my messy cleanup. He used a roll of paper, and that works for him, I'm sure. But this I use because I can reuse it over and over and over. And again, I keep it in a little 4-inch PVC pipe, and I just set it wherever I'm using it. Most of the time, it just sets up there out of the way. And I put the different colored pieces of tape on there just so that wherever it's sitting around the shop, now it's easy to find. It used to blend in. I'd look for it for 10 minutes trying to find the darn thing in plain sight. So I made it easy to spot. But I keep this there too. Messy cleanup. Something you may not think about, but these are very handy to have, and I'm using these constantly. So, messy cleanup, number 3. And last but not least, to me, an important, forgotten thing in your shop, flashlights. Yes, it's hard to see sometimes unless you get some extra light on it. So, flashlights, okay? First, up here, above my workbench, flashlight. Over here at my workbench, or my bandsaw, flashlight. Yes, Harbor Freight freebie. I have a bunch of these. So, and you go over here at my workstation, flashlight. Let's go over here on my toolbox. Flashlight. 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 Up. Then you come over here and flashlight and double flashlight. So. And last but not least, in my shop apron, flashlight. So, those are my 4 essential items. B&O Craftsman, I want to thank you for inspiring me to do what you did. I love it. I thought it was very entertaining. I hope you liked this as much as I liked yours. And I hope you liked this as much as he did. If you did, please say so. Just hit the like button. If you have any comments, or if I forgot what your 4 essential items are, love to hear it. Don't forget to watch B&O Craftsman on his about the 4 forgotten items. I want to thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it, and I want to thank B&O for sure for inspiring me to do this video. But most importantly, I want you to know that I want you to come back because we're nowhere near done around here. Thanks, and we will see you again very soon. Bye.